Getting to know you.
Getting to know
all about you. Getting to like you. Getting to hope you like me. I miss you. You're so far away.
I'm sorry that you can't sit on my lap this week, Barbara.
I know. You have a little thing right here. It's going to be distracting the whole time.
What color is that?
It's because we just ate. Yep, it's gone now. It's gone. Thank you. Look at your finger. It was there.
Oh, what was that?
A black item on your face. I would not have been able to concentrate.
That's what friends are for. I can't hit that.
Is this going to be a singing podcast?
Remember when they do like singing episodes on?
Oh yes, on like
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
we'll do
shows.
a singing exercise. Yeah, those are bad mostly. Maddie, don't touch my shit.
That was amazing.
Maddie, you sound amazing. You're so talented.
Oh, Maddie, don't mess with our buttons, baby.
You're so talented and enormous. You're more than an armful.
Like 25 million pounds.
Ugh. Don't touch it.
Oh, I touched all the things.
Don't touch it. Let's have a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did we find a music button?
We sure did.
Sure did.
Oh, are you guys so excited? Thanks so much.
We have 4 sound effects.
No, you didn't.
No, Barbara's not allowed to touch them.
Okay, and no, I can't. Welcome to
Flawed Femmes.
Okay, see, that time I went for the singy thing and you didn't do it. Okay.
We'll work on our harmony.
We will. I will say that anyone who out there who wants to listen to their own voice like a lot is something that I have just taken a part in. And you guys, I apologize for the last beginning of...
For your creepy whisper.
For my creepy whisper. Sometimes I feel like there's a part of me that really would like to achieve ASMR. However, I do find it very offensive and creepy as fuck. So.
Oh, you can dish it out, but you can't take it?
100%.
That tracks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that totally tracks.
It's true. Mm-hmm. And our day today.
It's pretty gray. It's pretty gray outside in the world.
It's pretty gray.
So we're here to be the ray of sunshine. Yeah, springtime.
Ray of Sunshine was actually what was just posted. That song. Cover Me in Sunshine. Oh, that's Pink. Never mind. Anyways, let's all just move along, little doggy. Move along.
You guys don't know this, but Barbara looks deeply into my eyes for the whole podcast.
I think we're super clear that I am the eye contact aficionado of this duo.
Yes, you are. You are the queen of eye contact.
It's true. Today, we're going to get to know each other.
We are.
I mean, we know each other, but do they know us?
And do we know them?
And do we know these things about each other?
I don't know if we know.
It is a question that we are about to answer.
Oh my God.
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Barbara touched it again.
It's so exciting. All right. First question. You guys, this is from the internet. This is just like getting to know you, conversations, whatever. Just because we were both in the mood for something light and airy and just really a fun time. Oh my gosh. Should we take a moment before we go down this rabbit hole and talk about the amazing responses that we have gotten from many listeners?
We have.
It's been phenomenal.
We've been hearing so many stories about people's lives, their struggles in the medical system, their struggles with health and fitness, menopause, perimenopause. We have
being a flower in full bloom is not for the faint of heart. It turns
really,
out.
and we're so delighted to hear every single story.
Every single story.
We are lining up guests left and right.
Which we have decided that we're going to do a couple podcasts, just us, and a couple with guests every month so that you don't get too much of anything. But it's just out of control. The amount of suggestions and input that we have from everybody who's super smart. We have gotten tons of sign off recommendations. Little does everyone know we kind of had one, but should we change it every week? I don't know. I mean, it's overwhelming. This latest one is, we may be flawed, but we are fabulous and fierce.
Well, it's all true. It's all true.
These are all facts. And then we have had also some lovely people send us tons of topic ideas.
Yes.
I mean, we're booked for the next year.
We're booked. We're ready.
We got stuff. We got everything. To circle back, yes, vaginal steaming will be on the docket. I think what we'll do is anything that is experiential, Molly and I, or Molly or I will try it. So we have a control group. So I have already volunteered to be the vaginal steamer.
It sounds moist.
So getting to know each other. Wow. These are witty and cheeky questions that are going to ignite us.
Oh, I want to be ignited.
Listen, that's on your own time. First question.
Okay.
And I'm going to change it up a little bit.
Okay.
Tea, coffee, or whiskey? And I say, so they're asking it as though it were a choice.
Gotcha.
For myself, I am going to change it to yes, please. All of the above.
Can I put my whiskey in the coffee?
That's called a cowboy coffee, and you sure as hell can.
I might do that. But in general, it's coffee.
We do, both Molly and I enjoy a coffee.
A coffee.
A latte. Our favorite order is a latte with almond milk. And lately has been, the sugar-free toasted almond. It's elevating, you guys. It's not sugar, but it gives a little taste.
It is delicious, but I think everyone can relate to the fact that getting a cup of coffee can be a crisis of ethics.
Absolutely.
The bounce back between almond milk and oat milk and soy milk has really depended on the article of the week, right? So we're drinking almond milk right now because it's got more protein, but also California is burning down where almonds are grown. But if we drink soy, that has estrogen. But do we need estrogen? Is that good? Is that going to mess us up?
Will that make my boobs bigger?
I don't know if we could drink enough coffee.
Soy.
We might have to switch to soy, but not everyone has soy.
Well, almond is, from what I know, is not good because it takes too much water to get almond milk.
But why are we drinking almond milk? Then
do we get almond milk?
Yes, you just proudly announced to the world that we get almond milk.
We do. You guys, we're going to switch that.
But we have, oat milk is also an option. And I have successfully weaned myself onto oat milk at some point. And then I kind of lost it. And I went back to the
all
soy
about
and
the oat milk for a while. I as well went back. And now I'm like, ooh, this isn't very, what's the word?
It lacks some thickness. You need some girth to your milk.
Like, it's not very...
You need a girthy milk.
You guys, today at the gym, the amount of sexual innuendos at every item, there was like, oh, you want to make sure that you use a 12-inch box. And I'm like, not this girl. Anyways, I also want to give a shout out. Oh my gosh, if these people ever... Okay, I get really excited about what if we become famous?
Okay, I'm on board.
And yeah, she's with me. Not famous, like I don't want anyone to ever recognize our face. Like I want to be able to live my life. You guys, I just want to be a normal person. But I also want
famous and rich.
I also want finances to never be a problem. And I just want to be able to take care of everyone and like give money to places that should have it. Anyways, okay, so we're rich, we're famous.
I'd like to have a car that is not going to break down or do something.
Okay, that's selfish. Okay, so I'm saying, so I happen to love whiskey, as Molly knows. Years ago at a party, they were offering apple pies.
With cider and whiskey?
So this was in October. I believe you were there. It was in the fall. And it was, I mean, we're talking like 10 years ago. Okay. Maybe more.
It's not bubbling up yet.
It is apple juice with just a real light apple juice, not crazy sweet. Apple juice with whiskey and a little bit of cinnamon on top. Whew. So that caught me down the rabbit hole. Then I drank Maker's Mark a lot, but Maker's Mark is a mixer for me in my world of drinking whiskey, which is a really important world that I like to visit sometimes. So then Maker's Mark continues to be a mixer. My favorite whiskey ever. Okay, listen to me right now. Wherever you are, people, whiskey drinkers, if you don't like whiskey, fast forward when Molly is going to start talking.
Is this the
something.
grave digger?
It's
grave robber?
It's grave robber. It's made in Tamworth. So
Tamworth, New Hampshire?
Yes. This is the only freaking whiskey that I have ever been able to drink. First of all, straight. I mean, I'll add like an ice cube just because I like it cold.
One of those big, huge
I
ice
should
cubes?
store it in the freezer. Okay, that's my next idea. Wait, will it freeze?
Why does whiskey have that big ice cube culture?
Well, because as the whiskey ball, a lot of people like it cold, right? Because when something is cold, it is more palatable. However, the idea behind the big ice ball is that it melts slower over time.
I can't not laugh when you say big ice ball. I'm real mature.
Real large, big ice ball. So when it melts slower. So it doesn't water down your whiskey. It gives you a consistent.
Oh, gotcha. And that's why they sell the stone ice cubes too.
Correct.
The stainless steel. And
so that you still get it cold, but you don't get it.
You don't mess up your whiskey.
So maybe then you can't put it in the freezer because I feel like then that wouldn't be quite so big.
There's a cat.
Oh my God.
There's a cat on top of our podcast.
So grave robber. It's an unholy rye. It is literally the best. So go into your local place, I guess, and ask for it. If you're listening and you are a part of Tamworth Distilling and you want to go ahead and send us some freaking grave robber. I mean, literally, if I buy a bottle, it's pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to drink it. I'm not an alcoholic, but it is over an amount of time and with another person. Like I'm not.
You're not sitting down and
let's
just
move on.
Like a little side paper bag.
Molly, what is your favorite alcohol?
Oh, what is my favorite alcohol? I mean, I like just having a beer.
Basic bitch right there.
I am a basic bitch. Yeah. I like to have a beer. I mean, whiskey to me tastes a little bit like 1999, maybe 97. Yeah, and those were the Crown Royal days.
Crown Royal? Yikes.
Yeah, there was a lot of Crown Royal in the world. And the reason I think I like to have a beer is because it's a very social thing. And I know lots of folks who don't drink anymore, teetotalers, and that's one of the things we've talked about is that social aspect of just kind of hanging out with a beer in your hand. And that feels there's something about it that's also kind of a culture of connection.
Yeah.
And I want to be in that loop, in that mode of we're all standing around, we're relaxing, we're at a campfire, we're at a we're at an event and you aren't necessarily drinking as quickly as you can, and a lot of the hard alcohols will get you.
Or alcohol. Like,
yeah, or alcohol.
My husband loves Athletic Brewing. He
Oh,
thinks
yeah,
it's
they're
so
delicious.
awesome, which is like, because the whole new generation is like, oh, we don't need to drink. So
I would say, just having a beer. Although I was in Portland, Oregon in the 90s, which was when Portland was the microbrew capital of like the world of the US. It had more microbrews per square mile than any other city in the US. But the thing is that now that microbrewery culture is everywhere. But having been close to it when I was younger and not very good at drinking, there are still some beers that I probably won't drink again, like that have really high alcohol numbers in them. So like barley wine ale.
Stoneface is a heavy hitter.
Stoneface is delicious, but you got to be careful, especially if you drove and you would just want to have a beer or a beer and a half. Like you have to watch those alcohol levels now because of microbrew culture.
Well, and whiskey, it's interesting that you said 1990 because whiskey is believed to have begun in the 12th century. So same.
Same.
And I did have this awesome tea when I was in Ireland. It was basically our version of a Lipton tea, and then mixed with a mint tea. So you would put a regular tea bag in there and then mint tea bag in there. And then you would add a splash of milk and honey, and it was delicious. It was like the best thing I've ever had, you guys.
I got to say, I've bought some of the new Tropics.
Tell me more. I don't know what that means.
Instead of alcohol, they're using mushrooms that kind of make you feel good.
Interesting.
There's a couple of companies that sucked me in with their sexy
mushrooms making you feel real good.
Well, Barbara and I are marketing whores, and a lot of them have really beautiful labels. So
I love a pretty label. Like, God, it has always been a thing of ours.
If you've ever bought wine by the prettiness of the label, then
you're a person.
It's bad. It's a bad way to buy pretty much anything, but it's a especially bad way to buy wine.
Remember those eggs? Because I sent you pictures of them.
Yeah.
I spent $12 on a dozen eggs. And this was back.
Because they were in a pretty box.
They were the prettiest box. I even sent it to Molly because it was just, I almost broke down crying in the grocery store because I was like, this is the prettiest eggs ever. Not the actual eggs.
It was
themselves.
The container. The eggs were just eggs.
Oh, gosh.
But the box was real pretty.
Real pretty. So let's also talk a little bit about movies. So it's saying horror, comedy, or adult. Okay, listen, you guys, let's just move it past adult movies. What the shit? This is just from the internet, you guys. Oh, it says adult
internet
movie
and porn. Weird.
And then it's oh no. And then it does say in parentheses, cheeky. Like
so
cheeky
our
adult.
Options are sex, violence, or laughter. I think I picked violence.
Oh. Well, I think we should probably just let ourselves go.
I have let myself go.
One of the things that Molly and I have talked about over the years is how we have very different taste in movies and music.
True.
And decor, but they overlap a lot. She's seen like every horror movie probably ever.
Except I had to stop watching zombie movies because what happened was when I got pregnant for the first time, I would say maybe 3 months in, it started that when I would watch a zombie movie, then I would have a really vivid zombie apocalypse dream.
Okay.
And I mean, I was always getting chased into a porta potty surrounded by zombies. One time I had to escape through the porta potty. It was real weird. But I'd always end up in a basement or something trying to escape through a wall.
Yeah.
So zombie apocalypse dreams are not fun. And
they're not.
No,
they're not like watching a movie.
No, it's not, because I would be panicking. And the weird part is they were the slow moving zombies.
Oh,
they're not even going fast,
but
they're just so many. There's just so many. And you're always like at a mall on the roof
where you just can't get out.
You just can't get away. It's just relentless.
They're everywhere.
So I had to stop watching zombie movies after I had the babies. Everybody loves the zombie series.
Oh, The Walking Dead?
Yes. Everyone loves The Walking Dead, and I can't watch it because of the zombie dreams.
If you have ever watched The Walking Dead, the second they killed Glenn, I was out. And they will never get me back. I'm super emotional about it. Wow. I'm telling you, because I loved that show for so long. And then they killed Glenn, and they lost many viewers. I think, or maybe
spoilers.
just me.
There's spoilers in this podcast.
No,
people know.
Everyone should know that Glenn dies. And if you don't, heads up, it's happening.
See, I'm glad I didn't watch that show.
Did you watch Zombieland?
Yeah, those are awesome.
So fun.
Yeah, that came out before I had kids.
Oh, okay.
So I have to be real careful with my zombie consumption. But other monsters, fine.
Interesting. I have gotten a little bit into horror, a little bit into thrillers. I like myself some action and my daughter, maybe you think this is weird. I don't care. She has lately been all about documentaries that are like murder documentaries or missing people documentaries.
Yeah, that's the young women just loving those murder.
It's true. I also want to give I don't think shout out is the right word. So I'm going to go ahead and say not a shout out. I did find it to be incredibly interesting that the majority, not all, but the majority mainstream documentaries are about white women.
What do you mean? Can you say more?
So the murder.
Oh, like white women who've been murdered.
So there's not this last one that I was watching towards the end. They were talking about the fact that there's not this attention in the media when it's happening in real life or in documentaries to give the attention to murder and or missing persons that are not Caucasian women.
Well, I mean,
it was super interesting.
And where did you hear about that?
On the documentary.
The documentary you watched. Gotcha.
On Netflix.
On Netflix.
And I watched like 50 documentaries of white women being murdered. So maybe maybe it just has that algorithm.
I mean, there are a couple of murderers who I can think of who murdered men, but I think, the ones that I think of are largely about white women. And this plays into that white woman as victims trope that's been around for forever. I'm trying to think if I can think of any podcasts that center on any other marginalized communities. I do know of Latina kind of ghost story podcast. I think it's called Ghost Stories. And a lot of the folks who come on definitely are multilingual with Spanish and some amazing ghost stories. It's really funny because there's been a couple of notes on how some of the most suspicious folks will be Irish or of some Spanish descent.
That's perfection. Yeah. That's perfection. You Irish. You're Irish.
It's like, oh yeah, all the Irish people out there are like, yeah, you actually did see the devil that night.
Oh man, I love it. Yeah, I'm a rom-com girl.
Obviously.
Through and through. And I would love if people want to send in information and or ask if I have seen something. I probably have, and I loved it. Like hardcore. And what's super exciting, my daughter, who is just now 14, I am starting to be able to share with her some of the romantic comedies from back in the day.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Have you shown your 17-year-old the one with Patrick Dempsey, which I just showed, Can't Buy Me Love? One of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, because he's McDreamy.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So it's hilarious.
Hilarious.
But I will say my youngest just watched her first episode of Grey's Anatomy, and then at bedtime was like, Mom, I'm so invested. I can't shut it off. Which I think
get you.
Many people can relate to.
Absolutely.
I certainly can.
Absolutely. Mean Girls is also one of my other favorite. I'm wearing a Mean Girls sweatshirt right now because, that's
you're
so
a cool mom.
That's so fat.
Yeah, you're the cool mom for sure.
I said to my daughter when she says, and there's a line in the movie where if you don't know that, I don't know why you're even listening to us, but there's a line in the movie where the mom says, I'm not like regular moms. I'm a cool mom. That's right. And I was like, I am the cool mom. Do you prefer to be indoors, outdoors, or locked up in a panic room? I think sometimes you would choose to be locked in a panic room.
It does depend on the weather. You got to dress for the weather. We are in New England and it's pretty bitter up here sometime, but I do love being outside.
You do.
I do like being outside. I like doing stuff outside.
She's a skier. She's a snowboarder.
I'm a snowboarder.
I am not.
I'm a terrible skier. I should never,
I'm not any
ever
of
wear
those
skis.
things.
That makes winter up here much more fun. But there's a lot of days where you'd have to have a serious outfit on to spend a lot of time outside.
I love some of the outfits. So my husband loves golfing. I'm a golf wife. So it's all about husband going out, or spouse going out into the world for 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours, just driving on a little cart, hitting balls and drinking beer.
And that's what your spouse does.
Yes. Yeah. I do not do it, but listen, I have, and we have been married it's coming up on 23 years. I'm just now saying I may in fact get all the things. And by all the things, this is what I mean. I just found out that they make golf bags that match your outfit. So therefore, I could have different dresses, Lily Pulitzer, adorable golf dresses that would then match my golf bag.
And you would buy a different golf bag for each trip?
No, I would just have like 50 of these outfits
that match the one golf bag
exactly.
that you got.
And here's the thing. I want the golf bag. I want the golf outfit. I love a skirt. Like nobody loves a skirt. I don't need to put any golf clubs in the golf bag. Do you see what I'm saying?
Just have
I don't need to golf.
What would you
I
put
don't
in
think
there?
I can do it, you guys. I don't think I can.
You got to put 3 golf clubs in there.
Oh, the driver. And here we go. I'm
lay
super
it
smart.
on
I'm
me.
super smart. A driver. I don't need any irons, you guys. That's so fresh of me, and it makes me feel really excited. A sand wedge and a putter. Peace.
You nailed it. You nailed that pop quiz.
It was a mic drop.
That's not the sound of a mic dropping.
Not. I love it so much. Oh gosh, you guys, that really just turned this gray, dreary day into the funnest day. Does everyone else agree? Yeah, I thought so. I feel like that is going to make the whole experience here just like so much better. I don't know about if it's going to be better for the listener, but it will definitely be better for me.
You can finally hear all the people cheering for you. All right, what's another question?
Oh, this is one where you and I are very different.
Okay.
You'll like this. Books, audiobooks, or comic books?
Oh, that's a tough one. I do love a comic book, but I still have to go with books.
Let me tell you about Molly.
You're an audiobook.
You are, yes. You are addicted to comic books. I have gone in for my whole life with Molly to bookstores, comic book stores, And you guys, there's nothing for me there. There's nothing for me. I sit in the corner and Molly browses and she's so happy and delighted.
You could have a My Little Pony one. I feel like you'd like those.
Is that a real thing?
And stuff. Yeah. You got to get the ones that aren't X-rated though.
Okay. The fact
maybe
that
you want the X-rated
that an X-rated My Little Pony exists in the world makes me, want to take a shower. I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Listen, I'm super outspoken, but there are some things where.
But you like your books X-rated?
It is, no. Oh my God.
You think they're rated R?
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, no.
Sarah J. Maas.
Sarah Maas, listen. When it gets to the spicy scenes, I have to, sometimes after the first couple, I have to fast forward because I get embarrassed.
I feel like you made me sit in your car and listen to a sex scene on the audiobook.
I mean, just a part of it.
You guys,
just so that she can hear Zayden's voice. I mean, gosh, of course. But in real IRL, Molly has so much game. And me, since I've been out of the game since I was 19, I have none. So we've had some really fun experiences.
Where you were the most awkward person in the planet trying to talk to good-looking people.
This is where we switch.
Oh, you do. You take the awkward.
Absolutely. And this is where we switch.
Set you up. I will set you up to have a really brilliant exchange to make your day, and you get all discombobulated.
Oh my God, you guys. It's so, and I turn red and I get all fluttered and whatever. So we just went for Molly's 50th birthday up to a spa. We saved all the pennies and went to the spa, and it was phenomenal.
It was
maybe the best ever.
It was really great. We brought puzzles, and Barbara brought a puzzle table and all sorts of goodies from home, and we set up the whole hotel room.
We probably did. We did 6 puzzles. Whiskey,
we did so
of course.
Many puzzles, and we each got one service at the spa. But then you got to hang out in the spa all day.
Correct.
Which is the only way to do it.
The only way to do it. And we got upgraded because it was her birthday.
Yeah, they were really sweet.
It was.
Also, there was a huge conference there that was taking up half the hotel, and they were a little bit
that's true.
We get it.
But it was one of the most delightful experiences. I would 100,000% go back a million more times. And if money was no issue, maybe I'd live there. Yeah. I don't know.
We can save up, and in another 50 years, we can go.
Probably. But we were having this delicious breakfast, our last breakfast. We're about to leave. And a table.
A very good-looking man.
Very good-looking man. How old do you think they were? In the late 20s, early 30s?
I would say early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. Okay. I would say early 30s because they looked full-grown.
Yeah, they did. Anywho, so we were sitting down, and then I smelled them right as Molly was like, Barbara, just so you know. And I was like, I know, I smelled it. What's happening? And so I actually switched seats so that I could look at them.
Yeah, that was a moment for sure. Well, we were sitting next to each other like weirdos.
We were saying,
instead of being across from each other, Barbara sat next to me. So we were both looking the same direction.
You guys, it is never, if you see something weird in that way, it's me. It's not Molly ever. I'm like, oh, Molly, let's look at this together. Just yesterday, I was like, Molly, let's look at this sweatshirt for merchandise. Yeah, we got merch out, by the way. Drop it like it's hot. Anyways, so I was like, Molly, come over. And she's turning her computer. And I'm like, no, just come sit right next to me. And she's like, okay. I'm just going to let this one go.
It's good. I grew up in a home that was light on loving contact. So
she gets her full share.
Yes, I'm very full up. Yes, yes.
And so we were.
I just meant I'm not from huggers. I'm trying to think how that could be. My people just
just
sort of hug.
left
They
you
just
in
sort
a
of hugged
corner
me.
in the rain?
Yeah, they left me in a corner in the rain. No, they're not like hugger people.
Okay.
They hug a little.
I've hugged everyone in your family.
I know, and they're so awkward.
Maybe I just hug out of them. Anyways, we were leaving and I was just drooling, probably audibly.
So I
Visually.
set it up. I set it up so you could have a nice exchange that would tickle your fancy and make your day. And I tossed it to you and you fucking fell apart. Man.
Apart.
I'm like, oh, that looks good. They were getting their food out.
She was so classy and casual. Ugh.
And I was like,
Ridiculous.
You really can't go wrong here, can you? And they were like, oh, and 100% got on board with the happy
100%.
little exchange. And they were
Yeah.
like, you should sit down. What are you doing? And Barbara turns bright red and says, thank you. And
Thank you. Thank you. You guys, what the fuck is that about? Like,
and like runs. And like runs.
I sure did.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I went off and Molly was like, have a great day. You know, like she's like picking it up. And I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Pardon my weird friend.
A boy looked at me. Mm-hmm. What a loser.
Oh, I wonder if people will think we're like trash hoes talking about getting the flirt on out in the world. But look, you got to have some nice exchanges.
What do you
with
mean
people.
trash hoes?
Just being married
Listen,
out.
I will say this. I will scream it. And I just had this conversation with my daughter last night. We were watching a show called Reacher. I believe it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I could watch that.
Listen, Reacher is very attractive.
He was in Blue Mountain State too.
Yes, he was.
Like,
except for he was not a great person.
no, but boy, he was fun to watch, and he didn't wear a lot of clothes.
And listen, I don't want to pretend like I condone killing either. I mean,
Yeah.
all right, let's not go down that rabbit hole. Okay. Anyways, Reacher is very large, very, just in the, and
Give
he
me
has
something
abs.
you can sink your teeth into.
He has abs on top of abs. Anyways, he came on and I was like, oh my God. Because he had taken his shirt off in this one scene. And my daughter was sitting right next to me and she's like, Mom, Daddy's right there. And I'm like, Daddy knows all about it. I'm very into it. And this is what I had to explain to her. And this is what I would like to explain to the world. Even though I am married, it's like, even though you're on a diet, you still look at the menu, right? I have been married to my husband for 23 years. We've been together since we were 19. He himself is the most attractive man on the planet to me. He is not my type at all.
Right.
He is not, he is shorter than me, but he is shorter. He's bald. He's Irish. He's white. He is very stocky.
Yes.
And let me just say, Matthew himself is the most attractive man I have ever laid my eyes on. That being said, outside of Matthew himself, there's nothing about him that is my type. But I am
you love
faithfully,
him.
madly in love and have been this whole time with my husband.
But you're going to window shop the hell
I am going to
that.
window shop the hell out of things.
Yeah.
And especially being in like menopause, you know.
There is like a weird comfort when you're kind of out of the running. Like, you know, when you're like, nobody's looking at me.
No one cares. So I just kind of listen, not like illegals, but like
that's not how you never say that word on our podcast again.
of a legal age.
You just we don't call anyone illegals.
What do you call people under 18?
Underage.
Underage of what?
Underage of consent.
For alcohol?
For sex.
Oh.
Here's the thing. We go to the gym, but Barbara and I and our group of friends, we really learned our lesson about window shopping at the gym. And this is why you don't do it. And here's why. First of all, people are just trying to work out there and no one is there
He was so beautiful.
for the gaze of others. We're all staying healthy. We're all staying fit.
Yeah.
And we were a bit younger, maybe even a little ruckuser. And there were a couple of really nice looking folks at the gym.
Very nice looking.
One had a particularly deep voice, who was a man who's very well built.
Yes, he was.
And he was
I don't know what that was.
He was quite a large man.
I enjoyed the vision that he provided.
But Barbara, what did you find out about this person?
I believe he was 19.
He was 19 years old.
In please, the defense to end all. First of all, when I found out he was 19, I almost threw up and have never been able to look at him the same way as I shouldn't. Because even though he is
he's
of
a
legal
toddler.
age, I guess that's what we say, of legal age, it's still not of my legal age.
And we were like, what, 32 or something?
Yeah.
We were it wasn't as weird as 50, but it was still pretty fucking weird.
It's pretty fucking weird.
And then the other guy who was our eye candy, Bam, beautiful arms man, ended up, he was a war criminal. Yeah, shooting civilians. So he disappeared when he was
and he started speaking and he started saying more than like, oh, that's a big weight or whatever. I don't even know. And Molly also tried to set me up with that one a couple times just for a flirty exchange.
For an exchange.
And again, did I drop a weight?
I think you did.
I think I did.
Yeah.
So anyways, basic moral of the story is I'm super awesome and hot. And I'm super classy and able to interact with pretty much anyone at all times.
It's true. It's true.
It's super true.
But also don't check people out of the gym because they're probably 19 or a war criminal.
Or gross.
Yeah. Or they just don't want to talk to you because they're just staying healthy.
It's true. You know what you can do though is you can wear red lipstick to the gym.
Oh, we were talking about red lipstick and the history.
Let's talk a little about the history and we'll review some red lipsticks. I'm going to wear red lipstick. Red lipstick is power, beauty, femininity, rebellion, and confidence.
Did that have to do with shortages during the war?
Well, it has lots of different historical meanings. In ancient Greece, prostitutes wore red lipstick. In
Did
Egypt,
you know Molly is like slang for a prostitute?
It is? I thought you were a drug.
No, well, Molly is a drug and it goes with prostitutes, but also it's really a derivative of Mary, but there were so many prostitutes.
Molly is a drug and a prostitute. Middle-age red lipstick was associated with witchcraft. World War II red lipstick was a symbol of patriotism and a statement against fascism. And the suffrage movement, red lipstick was a symbol of female empowerment and strength. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you just step on a cat?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, maybe you're just a terrible person. I don't know. We're reviewing the red lipsticks.
Because red lipstick, FYI, I'm wearing red lipstick 24/7 now. Gonna go to bed. We had
to take a break to get all the red lipsticks sorted out. Mm-hmm. Now we have our favorite red lipsticks.
And remember, wear red lipstick. You're
a rebel.
You are a rebel, and you are part of the solution. What is the solution? It's love. Okay. Spoiler alert. That's what it is.
It's love.
Molly, what's your favorite?
So I had a lot of red lipsticks, many of which look super bad on me. But I went with, this is actually Gwen Stefani's brand, which I didn't know until I looked it up.
We had to talk about the brands.
Yeah. It's GXVE. Give. Do you think it's Gwiv?
I don't know.
Gwiv? It's like Gwen.
I mean,
Gwiv.
There's no S, so that's kind of upsetting.
Anyhow, it's impossible to read as a word, but it is GXVE.
What is the color?
The color is Original Me, Original Recipe. And she actually has a little set. I think I got these as a set for Christmas. And one is a lipstick and one is kind of a gloss. And so I use one on the base and the other one over the top of it.
So you're a dual. So pretty much what you're saying is you're a very high maintenance red lipsticker.
The fact that I can even wear red lipstick has only happened within like the past 3 years. I don't think I was grown up enough to wear red lipstick until just barely recently.
And then there's me, who has been rocking red lipstick, bright red lipstick, for many a year.
It looks really delightful on you.
Oh, well, thanks, babe. I'm going to shock some people, okay? Get ready to be shockified.
I'm ready.
I have tried, and you'll see there's pictures, millions of red lipstick. I enjoy lots of them, but I myself love a super stay.
Yes, I agree.
I like to have it, put it on, and then don't think about it, y'all.
This came about during COVID for me because the masking made us up our Color Stay lipstick.
Absolutely, because I mean, what a disaster! Lipstick on your mask and then
on your
put
face.
it down, and it would be on my chin, 100%, all over my chin. I'd be like an alcoholic clown.
Oh, remember that guy in line who told us about his wife's lip stain and gave us he mansplained the hell out of lip stain to us. And we were like, yes, we are familiar with.
Where were we?
We were in the TJ Maxx line. And we were talking about a lipstick, and the man behind us interrupted us to tell us about the magical lipstick that his wife had that would stay on no matter what. We tried to interrupt and tell him we knew about it, but he was not gonna let us keep talking.
There is something about what happens out in the world when Molly and I are together is probably some of the most outrageous, shocking, weird, lovely, the full gamut happens. Okay, so my perfection lip color is Maybelline. I don't even know if they make this anymore.
They do.
Okay, Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour color. Okay, and this is a challenge to read.
Do you want my glasses?
Yep. No.
Number 200. I don't know if anyone is familiar with your eyes starting to go as you get older.
It's really, really
but
close.
It's something.
I think it's Luscious.
It is.
Luscious Sky.
200.
Yeah, we've heard you say 200. Everyone could read the 200 because it's very large.
That's all you get. Cherry. Eternal Cherry?
Eternal Cherry?
Eternal Cherry.
You guys, that is my stripper name.
Eternal Cherry.
Yeah.
Oh, can our red lipstick be our stripper name?
Sure.
What's yours? Original Me.
Yeah, you are original you. This is 100% Eternal Cherry.
Eternal Cherry.
Yeah. And so you guys, it has the lip stay on one side and then this just lovely little gloss on the other side. This is about 7 to 12 years old. I am still currently utilizing it and loving it. Last night,
I have that in another color.
I have it in a bright pink as well. But even if you put that on, then it doesn't come off on what you eat. It doesn't come off on what you drink. It doesn't even come off when you brush your teeth. It was still there this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Although I do have to say sometimes when I put the gloss on, it will come off. A little bit on the inside. Okay. So I think I need to wait longer for it to dry.
You do. You got to wait until it's completely 100% dry before you glossify.
Before you gloss.
Okay.
Or you could lose some. So now you know what to buy.
Now you do. Mm-hmm.